The Raid of Baltimore, the Algerian sailor who shocked Ireland. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night to screams echoing through your village. The sea is covered with mysterious ships. Homes are burning. Families are running in terror. Before dawn breaks, an entire village has vanished into history. This is not a pirate legend. This is the true story of the Raid of Baltimore in 1631, led by one of the most famous captains of North Africa, Murat Reis the Younger. Quiet village in the early 17th century, the small fishing village of Baltimore lay on the southern coast of Ireland. Far from the great capitals of Europe, life seemed peaceful. Fishermen sailed each morning into the Atlantic. Children played near the shore. Merchants traded along the coast. No one imagined that their quiet village would soon become the target of one of the most daring raids in maritime history. The man from Algiers, hundreds of miles away, in the bustling port of Algiers, a legendary sailor was preparing for a dangerous mission. His name was Murat Reis the Younger. Born in Europe and later becoming a renowned Corsair captain, Murat Reis earned a reputation for bold voyages and extraordinary naval skill. The ships crossed vast distances, venturing far beyond the Mediterranean. While many captains stayed close to familiar waters, Murat Reis sailed wherever opportunity and adventure called. His next destination would surprise all of Europe. A long voyage in the summer of 1631, Murat Reis assembled a fleet and sailed into the Atlantic Ocean. The journey was dangerous. Powerful storms threatened the ships. Enemy vessels patrolled the seas. Yet the captain pressed onward. His target was not a wealthy capital or a mighty fortress. Instead, he chose a remote coastal settlement whose defenses were weak and whose inhabitants felt completely safe. Baltimore. Night of fear. On a dark June night, the fleet approached silently. The villagers were asleep. No warning bells rang. No soldiers stood ready. Then suddenly, the silence shattered. Armed raiders swept through the streets. Doors were broken open. Families rushed from their homes in confusion. Within hours, dozens of villagers had been captured. As dawn arrived, the ships disappeared into the horizon. Baltimore would never be the same again. Shock across Europe. News of the raid spread rapidly. How could ships from North Africa reach the distant coast of Ireland? How could a village so far from the Mediterranean become a target? Across Europe, people were stunned. The raid demonstrated something remarkable. The oceans connected distant worlds far more than most people realize. Events in North Africa could affect lives thousands of kilometers away. The sea had become a global highway. Murat Reis had proven it. Legend and memory over the centuries, the Raid of Baltimore became part of Irish history and maritime folklore. Stories of the night were passed down through generations. Historians continue to study the event, seeking to understand the complex world of the 17th century, a world of empires, trade, naval warfare, and cultural encounters. Today, the story remains a fascinating chapter in the history shared by Europe and North Africa. Not simply a tale of conflict, but a reminder of how interconnected human history has always been. One captain, one daring voyage, one night that changed a village forever. The Raid of Baltimore remains one of the most extraordinary maritime operations of the 17th century. What do you think of Murat Reis's incredible journey across the Atlantic? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to Epic Battles for more true stories of legendary warriors, naval adventures, and forgotten battles from history. Until next time, the past is never as distant as the future. Epic Battles.